Did you know 2025 is shaping up to be one of the biggest years for travel changes in recent memory? Whether you're flying within the US or jetting off abroad, new rules are coming that could totally change how you plan your trips. If you're not prepared, it might cost you time, money, or cause major stress. But don't worry, we're here to break down the most important updates you need to know so your travels go smoothly. Let's get right into it. 1. Real ID becomes mandatory for domestic flights. Starting May 7, 2025, if you want to board any commercial flight inside the US, you must have a Real ID-compliant identification. What is Real ID? It's a federally approved, more secure form of ID designed to prevent fraud. You can tell if your driver's license or state ID is Real ID compliant if it has a little star at the top. If you don't have one yet, you'll need to visit your local DMV, bring documents like your birth certificate, social security card, and proof of address, and apply for it before the deadline. No Real ID? You can still fly with alternatives like your US passport or military ID. But if you show up at the airport without the right ID after May 7th, you won't be allowed on the plane. So don't wait to upgrade. 2. New travel authorization required for the UK and Europe. If the UK or Europe is on your 2025 travel bucket list, listen up. Starting January 8, 2025, all US citizens traveling to the UK will need to get an ETA, or electronic travel authorization. It's a simple online process that usually takes less than 30 minutes and is valid for 2 years. Think of it as a quick green light to enter the country. Without it, you can be denied boarding. Europe is rolling out its own system called ETIAS, European Travel Information and Authorization System, around mid-2025. If you're planning to visit countries in the Schengen area, like France, Italy, or Spain, and you don't need a visa normally, ETIAS will be a mandatory online pre-screening before you travel. The application is straightforward and affordable, designed to make borders safer while keeping travel easy. 3. Changes in passport renewal. Online renewal is here. Finally, a huge time saver for US citizens, passport renewal is going online. No more printing forms, mailing them, or waiting weeks with your passport locked away. Now, eligible applicants can submit their renewal applications online, making the whole process much faster and easier. Just keep in mind, once you submit your online renewal, your old passport is invalid until you get the new one in the mail. This change is perfect if your passport is about to expire and you want to avoid travel delays. We recommend checking the official passport website to see if you qualify for online renewal before applying. 4. Refunds for flight delays and cancellations are now automatic. One of the most frustrating parts of flying has always been dealing with delayed or canceled flights. But the U.S. Department of Transportation has stepped up for travelers in 2025. Now, if your flight is canceled or delayed for more than 3 hours domestically, or 6 hours internationally, airlines are required to automatically refund your ticket without you having to chase them down. This includes refunds even when delays are due to weather, which is a big shift from the past. No more waiting on hold, filling out forms, or getting stuck with travel vouchers unless you want them. Plus, if your checked bag is delayed by more than 12 hours domestically, or 15 hours internationally, you can get your baggage fees refunded quickly. 5. Say goodbye to lost luggage headaches with Apple AirTags. Losing luggage is a traveler's nightmare, but 2025 brings good news. Apple has partnered with major airlines like Delta, United, and British Airways to let you share your AirTags location directly with the airline. If your bag goes missing, you can send a secure location link to the airline, so both you and the airline know exactly where your luggage is. This real-time tracking can speed up the recovery process like never before. If you haven't tried AirTags yet, now's the perfect time. They're affordable and easy to use, and when combined with this airline feature, they could save you from hours of stress. 6. Brazil requires e-visas starting April 2025. If you're planning a trip to Brazil, mark your calendar. From April 10, 2025, U.S. citizens will need to get an e-visa before visiting. This digital visa must be applied for in advance online, so it's no longer a visa on arrival situation. The process is simple but requires a bit of lead time, so plan ahead to avoid last-minute surprises. 7. Tips to keep your travel stress-free in 2025. With all these changes, staying prepared is your best defense. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Always check if your ID is Real ID compliant before flying. Plan ahead for ETIAS or ETA authorizations well before your trip. Use online passport renewal if you qualify, save time. Keep your AirTags handy for luggage peace of mind. Know your rights for flight refunds and baggage delays. Apply for e-visas like Brazil's in advance. Travel in 2025 is going to look quite different, with new rules designed to improve security and convenience. The key is to stay informed and act early to avoid headaches at the airport. Whether it's upgrading your ID, getting travel authorizations, or knowing your rights as a passenger, being prepared means more time enjoying your trip and less time worrying. Travel Tree News will keep bringing you the latest updates so your travel plans are always smooth and stress-free. Safe travels and see you in the skies. If you want more travel tips and updates, don't forget to subscribe to Travel Tree News and hit the notification bell.